Assalamualaikum, apa kabar? Hello everyone and outstanding morning. So how everyone feeling today? I hope all of you are healthy and safe. Alright, so to those who are new, welcome to Edmark presentation. My name is Amar. I'm live now here in Edmark, Kota Kinabalu, Sabah, and I will be your host for today. So before we start, of course, for the early birds, of course, I will do mentioning some of your names. So I would like to shout out uh, who's inside here. Let us see. We have Mr. Alexander Park. I can see Mr. Alexander Park. Welcome, sir. Mr. Toya Lee. Toya Leo. Okay, Toya Leo. Where are you from, sir? You are inside the bus right now. So welcome also Miss Teresita. We have our leaders from KK. We have Chen Chongwa. Welcome Miss Chen. We have also Mr. Robus Yo. Welcome to Edma presentation, Mr. Robus Yo. So some of them we have Miss Intan Pangeran. Welcome once again to Edma presentation, ma'am. We have Abdul Aziz Muda. And of course, guys, please tell me where are you watching from so I can now know where are you watching from right now. So I would like to read some of the comment. But while I'm reading it, please, for those who are still not yet inside, please share your the link and tell somebody that we're having this outstanding presentation for today. All right. So we have here Clifford. Hello, Mr. Clifford. Clifford Canosa from Seremban, Malaysia. How are you, sir? We have here Mr. Abdul Aziz Muda, Aziz and Aziza from Damansara. Wow, all the way from Damansara. We also have here Miss Doris. Say hi. Mr. Toya Leo from Malindi, Kenya. Wow, outstanding, outstanding. We have also Fu Meng saying outstanding morning, everyone. We have also Lazare Nango. Wow. Nango to you too, sir. Miss. We also have, again, Miss Dolly from Pagkalim Jaya. Please, guys, tell me where are you watching from? Who from Pearl of Orient? So I'm guessing that is Penang. We have also Kelvin Wong. Kelvin Wong saying he's watching from Kuala Lumpur. Wow. Mr. Lazare from Senegal. Outstanding morning. Bonjour. Okay. So guys, again, thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us for today's event for this wonderful day. Before we start, please, as usual, we will run through some house rules so that we can have uninterrupted and enjoyable session. So, how to fix your audio setting? Real quick, if you're using your phone right now, click the left bottom join audio setting, call dial in. Okay, if you're using your phones. So if you're using your laptop, click again the join audio button on the left bottom of your screen and then click join via audio. Join with computer audio. Okay, so make sure that you can hear me loud and clear. All right, so also right now we're having our translation, the interpretation for we have Miss Marie Richard for translating to French and Miss Lydia for translating to Arabic. So we have Arabic and French translation for today. All right, so in the future we will have more, inshallah. So guys, welcome everyone. Selamat datang for our Edmark Kuala Lumpur pre-launch presentation. So are you excited? So if you're excited, tell me. If you're excited, type and fire up the comment box below and tell me, are you excited for today's event? So, of course, thank you very much for your time and your effort for joining us for this wonderful day. And merci beaucoup. Terima kasih banyak. Syukran jazilan and maraming salamat po. So, apa kabar semua? Adakah semua sehat? Yes, Kevin Young, Kevin Wong. Yes, excited. So, of course, guys, with our tradition, let us start with our dance energizer. So are you ready? Can we dance a little bit? Miss Loris say kabar baik. So everyone, I would like you to all to join me for the dance energizer as this is part of the tradition here in Edmark. So please stand up, turn on your camera. I want to see everyone turn on your camera and dance with me and my colleague, Miss Jessica and Miss Elgin for our outstanding dance. So are you ready? So, so I'm ready. So I hope everyone is ready. Mr. DJ, hit it. Come on, everybody. Turn on your camera. Turn on your camera.
Mantap. Mantap. Mantap.
Everybody, this is our Edmark dance. One destination we share.
Together we get things done. Moving always as one. This place where we are. There's one vision we share. And we are to be. And always to be number one. Come, let's make and build our dreams. Come and join unity. With compassion and love and with gratitude. Bring a band of friends of love. Come and let to the sky. Let's start fly. Let's bring Edmark City to reality. Oh yes, let's move forward now.
lunch now. Oh, yes. Woo! Wow, what an amazing and energizing start. Are you on fire? Say yes. So thank you to Miss Angel and Miss Jessica and also Mr. Fran for our outstanding dance and energizer for today. And thank you guys for joining us for the dance. I see some of you, Miss Aris. I see you dancing while you have customer at the back. We have also Mr. Yumeng. I see you dancing while sitting down. Thank you very much. It was a lovely start. All right. So now to start our presentation for today, let me introduce you our public relation and branding officer, the amazing girl that is always on fire. Let us welcome Miss Vanita Mane.
This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. She's
Yeah,
walking
okay.
on fire. This girl is on fire.
Hello, everyone. Salam Sejahtera and welcome to Edmark Malaysia. In true Edmark style, where the sun is always shining around the world today, I want to welcome each and every one you with an outstanding morning, a selamat petang, and good evening. Thank you so much for joining us here today. We are so happy and humbled to have you here with us. You do not know how happy we are. My name is Vanita, and as Amar has introduced me, I am the head of branding and public relations for Edmark Group of Companies. I am also your friend, your colleague, and a fellow Malaysians today. And tomorrow we celebrate, our Merdeka Day, and how exciting it is for us to have you all here with us to celebrate such a momentous occasion. I want to tell each and every one of you the stories. There's so much to tell you about Edmark, where we started and how we became who we are. But allow me to start with simply, our journey and where we are today, and how you can be part of this journey, and how we can empower each and every one of you to enjoy the living that we believe in. So we believe in helping everyone, and we want to share this with you, and how we can all be a great country, nation, and also the Rakyat here. But let me start by telling you a little story about our founder and who Edmark is, because it's very crucial for you to understand this. The person behind the brand and why we are the brand that we are today, globally and locally. So in 1984, Edmark started out as Ever Dynamics, where a certain Mr. Lo Ban Chai, inspired by the people's spirit of entrepreneurship and the ability to create wealth, started a powerful network marketing business model that is now known as Edmark world over. He started this with innovative health and household products to the world. You see, Sam, or Sam Low, as he's fondly known, um, is a visionary from the start. He saw what others couldn't. He saw what needed to be done. He saw the good in everything that is to be done. And every step along the way, he knew that it had to be done with an open heart and a total belief that we can do it and we ourselves can make that happen. And he wanted to do more. He wanted not just family and friends. He didn't just want his company. He wanted everyone, and I mean everyone, to enjoy that dream living that he saw and he was focused on. Understanding the opportunity that financial freedom and impact of lives of others are within our very own grasp, Sam then decided to take this business model at Mark world over. He started with innovative products like the rolling ruler, the super slicer, in fact. And Sam ventured into emerging markets like the Philippines, where he was demonstrating in one of the country's largest chain of malls, the SM malls, if you're familiar with the Philippines, and in the Middle East, where at one point, most of the demonstrations was done in the desert, under tents, mind you, in the souk. Of course, this alone was eye-opening for Sam. Taking all this knowledge, he moved. He moved and established himself in the Philippines and the Middle East. But he didn't stop there. He knew there was more to grow the business. He was understanding this. You see, Sam he knew what it took to make markets and people and countries thrive. And he knew it because at that moment, when the recession started in the 80s, he knew what to do. Then he decided on Africa. Now, some people say that's a calling. I call it divine intervention. Divine intervention because he took his understanding of gratitude, abundance, love, and compassion, which is actually the four pillars of Edmark today, and turned that into a journey he did not look back. In fact, this mantra of success, he shared it. He shared it to his community, to his people. He even shared it by penning a book called The Four Pillars of Success by himself, and to help others in discovering of this success. A spiritual man, a motivational speaker, Sam Low knew that he was meant to help people in countries like Africa, Middle East, Philippines, and world over today. You know, Sam's success became the culling in Africa because it carved our footprints. He started journey in Africa in Ghana, Nigeria, which was incidentally meant to be the first leg of the journey, but nevertheless, it's one of the most popular, it's one of the biggest lakes that we have today in Africa. And eventually the invitations came pouring in for Edmark to be part of Cameroon, Kenya, and even Burkina Faso. Now, Edmark Group of Companies is a multi-million-dollar company. We have presence in 28 countries to date, and we're in various other business. Apart from just our network marketing, we are also seen as a manufacturing arm, an exporting, distributing. We are even doing fintech or financial technology and real estate development, where we already started one building called the Podium in Nigeria, and we are actually doing our next one, which is our first blockchain smart city project, also in Nigeria, and it's called Edmark City. The vision hasn't stopped, ladies and gentlemen. The vision has never stopped. Sam is all about entrepreneurship, but he's also about the other E word, empowering us to do the best for ourselves through all these possible tools, through all these possible avenues. All right, our reach is immense. We are recognized as a household name globally, with penetration to even places like USA, Canada, the French nations, you name it, we are heard, we are seen, and we are not looking back. And this is all thanks to Sam's mission to do good, to help others, to spread opportunities and bring in more than just monetary gains and growing opportunities. It's all about building that life that we envision through successes that are brought by our own selves. He wants us to be successful. In fact, I just want to point out that we have always been in Malaysia. We are a Malaysian company, and Edmark Industries, which is our industries arm, is right here in Selangor, Malaysia, ladies and gentlemen. We are one of the few companies with a $30 million world-class facility in global recognized state-of-the-art machineries, R&D testing, with some of the best brands from around the world. We get some of the best ingredients for our products. We actually do research, we make it better. And all this is because we have the data and the knowledge to understand what every country wants, what all our people want, what our communities want. In fact, quality and quantity and the best of the best is never, never forsaken in our products. We are world-class, our products are global class, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, we have the best accreditation and all the necessary accreditation. Even here in Malaysia, we have our halal certification that is recognized as one of the highest practice standards here in Malaysia, and also in a lot of our Muslim and Middle East countries. So we are definitely worthy of a Malaysian brand. On top of that, we remain a member of the Direct Selling Association of Malaysia, its community and its fraternity. We are known there. We do participate, and we are very active there. But my words can only do so much, ladies and gentlemen. Even if I told you some of our best ingredients come from Madagascar, from Australia, there's so much I can tell you. You know, I hope that one day you can visit us here, right here in Edmark, Malaysia. Come and see for yourself, feel it. But before I do that, let me show you a little video that I would like to say that is our Edmark story, but it's also the Edmark story that is of Sam Low. And I want you to just enjoy this because it tells you who we are today.
Edmark Group of Companies is a multi-million-dollar company with market presence in over 30 countries and is involved in various business interests from manufacturing, exporting, distribution, technological innovation, and real estate development. Edmark started as Ever Dynamic Marketing in 1984. It is from this name that the word Edmark was conceived, with the letter D in red to represent its perpetual dynamism. Inspired by the people's spirit of entrepreneurship and the ability to create wealth, Sam brings a powerful multi-level marketing business model to the world. And in 1999, Edmark's MLM business was born. Edmark ventured into the international market in 2004 with its first branch in the Middle East, specifically in downtown UAE. 4 years after, Edmark brought the MLM business to Accra, Ghana, the very first branch in Africa. In 2009, Edmark opened in Lagos, Nigeria, which accelerated the company's expansion to neighboring African countries. The growth of its MLM business has brought the company home by opening a branch in its factory site in 2011. In 2014, Edmark sets its vision into real estate development with the plans of building the Edmark City. In 2018, Edmark City Development Company's first completed project, the Podium International Event Center, is situated in Aramira, Ikeja, Lagos, Nigeria, and houses an event center, multiple commercial spaces, and a 6-story building for showrooms. Today, we continue to give the best service to all Edmarkers worldwide. 37 years in the business, Edmark stands tall and proud not only as an MLM company but as a truly diverse company. Because we make life easier for millions of people around the world, Edmark will continue shaping the journey of Edmarkers and create a brighter future for the next generation.
Wasn't that fantastic, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you enjoyed that little video that actually tells you who we are and what we are today. But indeed, the story of Sam Low is amazing, nothing short of it. And like I told you, he is a motivational person, but he also believes in the success starts within. So I promise you, before end of the session today, when you hear all the other speakers, you will definitely get to hear from the man himself, Mr. Sam Low, and his story, because no one tells it better than he does. But of course, over the years, I told you we invest in the best R&D, the best quality of ingredients, and also, making sure that Edmark has a group, has an industry as well, like our Edmark Industries is invested to make sure we have state-of-the-art machineries and innovations. I also want to just tell you that Sam also believes in his people, his community, and that is why, the transformation that you see over the last year and a half or maybe even 2 years is none other than the best way to make sure that automation is also in a human sort of manner between organization. We are definitely a group of companies that is growing. That is why you see Edmark is where it is today from where it started years ago in 1984. And that is what I say, this cannot be done without, of course, accuracy and the understanding of building a business, especially now in the time of modernization, digitization. And this is the vision and the creation of none other than our Chief Group Officer and digital guru himself, Mr. Carl Cardoza, who has been working to revolutionize the way we see things and as we move forward so that everyone here in Malaysia and around the world can enjoy this success. And I am very proud to be part of Carl's team, together with the blessings of Mr. Sam Low. Definitely we are going to see the fruits that are going to come off of this transformation. And I hope that you all will see, as Carl explains this to you, and I'm going to let him have the mic in just 1 minute. I just want to end by saying thank you so much for having me here today. I also want to say that thank you for coming on board Edmark's presentation today. And I want to see more and more of you enjoy what is Edmark has to offer. So ladies and gentlemen, my friend, my guru, my mentor, and my very own colleague, Mr. Carl Cardoza, our very own Chief Growth Officer.
My name is Carl Cardoza. I'm the Chief Growth Officer here at Edmark.
Tie in with your mission, your why.
I'm going to help you learn some strategies and tactics. Outstanding morning to all the Edmarkers and also to all our guests. Welcome to the Edmark Kuala Lumpur pre-launch webinar And over the next 30, 40 minutes or so, I'm going to be sharing with you a little bit about our company. And at the end of this webinar, you will understand why this is not just a webinar, guys. Um, at the end of this, ladies and gentlemen, I promise you, each and every one of you is going to walk away with some kind of value. And I hope that over the next 30 to 40 minutes, I can not only disseminate this information to you, but also hopefully not be boring. Because guys, I do a lot of Zoom webinars and I sit for a lot of Zoom webinars, and some of them is just so boring. One of the things that you're going to find is that in Edmark, there is not a boring day. As you can see, we just did some dancing. I am pumped up and ready to greet everyone. But of course, firstly, I'd like to say an outstanding morning to our chairman who is here, Mr. Sam Low. Also recognizing our Chief Marketing Officer, Madam Lyndon. Yes, I see you there as well. And a lot of the ad markers who are here, thank you very much. You know, it's surprising. We have at least 10 or 15 countries in here. Mr. Mamadou, outstanding morning to you. Let's see who else. Also, I like to recognize this man who is probably the greatest inventor here in Malaysia, Mr. Robert Yong. I know we haven't met personally, but you actually helped us out a little bit when I had a startup called Door to Door Doctor. So just like to greet you with an outstanding morning and welcome. Also, another person that I'd like to say hello to is Mr. Zeus Talisik, who is one of our most outstanding ad markets as well, who is traveling the world to countries that, trust me, most of you won't even think about going in, to share our brand, our message, and our purpose. And for those of you who are here, maybe you've been to, you know, a couple of direct selling or network marketing Zoom webinars, maybe even a presentation or two on internet marketing. And so, as mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try to be informative. I'm going to try to be quick. I'm going to try not to be boring. And at the end of this session, my friends, I promise you, without a doubt, stay to the end. Not only are you going to meet our chairman and founder and hear it from him himself, amazing person who I have got so much of respect for. But I promise you, we have a gift for you that you're going to love as well. All right? So, just a show of hands. How many of you guys here are new? Like, this is the first time you are coming for one of our webinars. Just let me know in the chat box as soon as I can find the chat box. I always misplace this chat box. If you are new here, if this is your first time, hello, big shout out to Bridget Sina, outstanding morning to you. Faiza, outstanding morning to you as well. Coming in all the way from Algeria, if I'm not mistaken. But for the rest of you guys, let me know if you are new, if this is your first time. Mr. Aziz Muda in the house. Also, a good friend of Mr. Alexander Park, who I believe is tuning in from Korea, if I'm not mistaken. So many people here. Priscille Pascaline, outstanding morning to you. Alice, welcome down. Alice Yap, yay. Mustafa, welcome, welcome, welcome. Sheriff is tuning in from Senegal, amazing. All right, great, awesome. Chi Woon, welcome to you as well, my friends. So great, there's so many new faces here. So allow me to take 1 or 2 minutes just to introduce myself. My name is Carl Cardoza. Yes, I am Malaysian. I come from Subang Jaya. My name is a little bit different because I come from Eurasian parentage, mostly Portuguese and all of that. And with me, ladies and gentlemen, in a nutshell, I'm a proud husband and a father of three. I am 40 years young, and I've been with Edmark now for a little over 2 years, and I just love it, guys. This is a place where you can grow not only as a partner of Edmark, but as a staff as well. Um, my thing, guys, if I believe everyone has a superpower. My superpower is this, guys. I'm really, really good in digital marketing. I've been doing this for over 12 years right now. And I've been blessed. My work has gotten multiple awards. I've done a lot of startups. And just before Edmark, guys, um, I was actually working in Maxis. So I had went back to corporate for a while to head off a marketing division over in Maxis. And that's when, our paths crossed. And long story short, after meeting Sam and hearing his story and then, going all the way to Africa twice, to Nigeria, going to Philippines and seeing what this Malaysian brand has done, um, I decided to align with Edmark's mission. And our mission, ladies and gentlemen, is very simple. We are a company that is built on this mission statement. We help people succeed in health, wealth, and total well-being. And I honestly, I've been blessed. I've gone through a lot of stuff in life, like most of you guys. But where I am right now is really a blessing. So for me, it is time to give back as well. And I believe that a lot of you guys here, who were invited by someone, well, I guess some of you here are here to have a look. Hey, what's this Malaysian brand doing in 30 countries? But maybe none of us have ever heard of it. Uh, I've never heard of it at that point of time, but I promise you today that if you go into some parts of Africa, like Edmark is celebrated as much as 7-Eleven is, right? For some of you here, you guys are here to support a friend. Maybe learn a little bit more, about what is your friend doing, what are these products and all. And for the few here, you might be looking for an opportunity. And with the state of where we are, I won't say we are in the best of times. I won't say we are in worst of times. But I think a lot of people here are going through a stage of confusion as well. And should I go for a job? Should I start a business? Should I open up a company? Should I go into network marketing? There's a lot of things going on. And where we are right now, guys, I'm not sure whether you will agree with me or not, but we believe in Edmark that there is an opportunity in every pandemic if we look close enough. When you go back to, let's say, the 2008 bubble, the housing bubble, and the whole economy went bust, you saw companies like Uber, Airbnb come out, which are billion-dollar brands. And so when we look at the world today, ladies and gentlemen, okay, a few things we know, 100%, people are definitely falling sick. In fact, I just got news, he was probably one of the most famous nightclub owners in KL from back in the day who just passed away from COVID as well. So it's really, really sad. One of the things is the pandemic is hitting the economy, whether you know it or not, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of things have gone up, not salaries though. And that's why a lot of people today are also seeking for more income streams. Not only more income, but more income streams. Today, you see a lot of young people going into investment, into e-commerce, into many different industries, right? All because they want to create more income streams. But one of the things you're going to realize very soon, the more income streams you have that are not investment based, the more time you don't have. All right. So with all of this, guys, I don't need to tell you the cost of living has significantly increased. In fact, I say this every single webinar. A packet of chicken rice does not cost 4 to 5 ringgit anymore. You'll be lucky if you can get it. Try ordering on Grab Food. 10, 12, 15 ringgit. It's crazy. It is crazy. And if we keep up this pace, guys, in fact, we are already in a state where most people cannot afford to retire. Go online, do your research. You'll find that the average person that retires with their EPF can only sustain for 3 years, because suddenly the moment you retire, that's where all your friends come back to you. That's where the kids want to get married. That all sorts of stuff happen when you have that lump sum of money, right? And I've seen so many people just blow it all as well. But for the good majority of us guys, a lot of people that I speak to are tired. We're tired of being locked down. We're tired of all of the stuff that's going on, but we're tired of the system itself. Okay, the system itself. And here in Edmark, guys, as mentioned, we are here to really help people succeed, right? And so one of the things here is that you guys probably already know is that we are not a small company. We've been around for 30 years. We have impacted over 1 million lives around the world, even in countries that some people won't even think to go to, like even Congo. Put it that way, okay, guys? And so what we are doing here right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are trying to give back. There's nothing to buy on this webinar. We're not selling anything, but we're going to share with you a strategy that will help you do a couple of things in life. Okay. Now, I'm going to give you guys something, and I want to make sure that I'm in the right place, giving it to the right people. Okay. So, because a lot of times, you have something good, you have something great. When you give it to people, they say no. Okay, so okay, prepare your fingers. I want some comments in the chat box here. Okay, so who here would like either one of these three, or maybe all three? Okay, extra paycheck. I don't know. I've heard that 2 paychecks are better than 1. All right, who here would not mind an extra paycheck? Better health, and to achieve total well-being. Now, total well-being is very different for many people. Okay, for me, honestly, guys, being able to have my bills paid, things in the bank, health is okay, that gives me a lot of peace of mind. So I want to make sure that I'm talking to the right people. So who here would like this? Okay. 1, 2, and 3 from Calvin Wong. Outstanding morning, Calvin. Dr. Lau, oh, big shout out to my friend Dr. Lau tuning in from Philippines. Mr. Fung Meng, all 3. Chun Chi Woon, all 3. All 3, great, awesome. I know I'm talking to the right people, okay? Because so many times, don't be surprised, some people just prefer to not earn enough, to not take care of their health. And at the end of the day, when things go wrong in their life, they complain and complain and complain and complain and complain. So great. I know I'm in the right place with the right people. In Malaysia, we call it sama kepala, all the same heads. Okay. In a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen, okay, Edmark is a people's company, and it is our mission to help people succeed in health, wealth, and total well-being. Yes, we are a direct selling company, but we are not one of those companies. We are not a pyramid scheme. We are not a get rich quick scheme. We are not a rah, hype, recruit every single person in your family kind of thing. No, my friends, we are a people's company, and as I mentioned earlier, as Madam Vanita mentioned earlier, we're a company based on abundance, love, gratitude, and compassion. And what we do is instead of putting our products on Speedmart, or Carrefour, Carrefour is not around anymore, Giant, right? We allow everyday people like me, like you, like Vanita, to partner with a company who is actually the manufacturer, right, guys? This is our manufacturing plant. We partner with everyday people, and if you help us move products, you can earn up to 9 different streams of income from our company, of course, and a total payout of 71%. Okay? Before we go any further, the most important thing we need to cover now is that we are a part of all the direct selling association companies, as you can see here. Malaysia, we actually got our license in 2011. All right, but you guys might be asking, wait, if you got your thing on 2011, how come you're only doing the pre-launch now? And that's the number one question I get. And it's very simple, guys. See, Edmark really is a Malaysian company, but we've been overseas for 30 years. And now we're coming back here. Okay? That's the gist of it. We just never really launched KL because we were busy in doing work in countries that needed us at that time, right? And as mentioned, guys, we have our own manufacturing place. In fact, I'm in the office right now. Over 4 acres. We are certified with ISO 2200. Is that important? Yes, it is, because we are very proud of our manufacturing plant. It is a world-class plant on its own. Okay, and the second most important thing, of course, aside from all of this, is that we have obtained halal certification across everything. So that means all our Muslim brothers and sisters will be able to enjoy these products as well. Okay, cool. Everybody with me? If you are with me, give me a yes in the chat box if you're with me. I don't want you guys sleeping off or dozing off, so I'm going to try and do all sorts of stuff. Don't sleep. Pay attention. Yay. Awesome. Okay, guys. Now, lovely. I see all the yeses. Cool. Toya, what's up, my man? All right. So, as you guys know, we got Bebek from USA. Welcome from America. Wow. So, guys, as you guys know, here in Malaysia, direct selling is quite popular. In fact, 1 in every 10 people is in network marketing. But the one thing you're going to see, guys, and people say, oh, no, we're not in the shelf because, we want to partner with people, is because most direct selling companies' products are not cheap. Okay? I'll just be straight out. Most companies, not cheap, right? But here in Edmark, ladies and gentlemen, especially in Edmark Malaysia, you are going to get high quality products at truly affordable prices. In fact, we have got products here that are cheaper than what are on the shelf. Why? We are the manufacturer. Okay? You guys get that? All right? So, high quality products. I'm going to share with you a few of the products and also share with you some pricings as well. Okay? The first thing that I want to share with you guys is my absolute favorite. In fact, I'm having it right now. It is Splina Liquid Chlorophyll, right? Chlorophyll, if you guys remember back in school days, we learned about chlorophyll. That's the green stuff inside the plants, and the sun and the photosynthesis. Well, apparently, this literally liquid spirulina, which I'm going to have a sip now because I'm quite thirsty. Yeah. So, liquid chlorophyll, guys. There are a few types of liquid chlorophylls in the market. Most of them come from wheatgrass. Ours come from the mulberry tree, right? And another thing that is quite different is that most of the time when the liquid chlorophyll is mixed with water, They're mixing it with normal water. Ours is actually RO alkaline water. Okay, so very high quality product, guys. Really, I swear. I've tasted quite a few of it. Ours is still the best. A couple of key things here for all the parents here. You'll be happy to know that just 1 tablespoon, mix it in a glass of water, guys. Drink it up. Has the equivalent of 1 kilo of vegetable consumptions. So for your kids, guys, if they're having, they don't like the veggies and all, you can just give them this. It tastes like Chinese tea ice, actually. So it's quite good. A couple of things that it does, guys, increases your red and white blood cells, balances your acid levels, absorbs toxins. It has 20 more times antioxidants than resveratrol, which is the purple stuff that comes from berries and grapes. Its anti-cancer properties, mainly because, of course, it's alkaline-based, anti-inflammatory, promotes healing. In fact, I had a wound on my leg a couple of months back, which was really having trouble healing. And my good friend, Dr. Dr. Lau, thank you for your tip, man. I pumped up on my bubble C, vitamin C, and put the liquid chlorophyll, and the thing healed really, really fast. Okay, so thanks, Dr. Lawat. And to all my ad markers here, please do share something that you love about spirulina or something that it helped you with. I'm sure somebody here is going to get value. Sometimes we are not sick, but we might know someone who needs this. That's what this thing is about, guys. So the next question is, I guess you guys are going to be asking, how much, right? So instead of me telling you, let me just show you real quick here. I'm gonna pause my screen for dramatic change in screens. So let's see if I can pull this up. Okay, stay with me, guys. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, one of the key benefits of being an ad marker is that you get your own e-commerce store. So, for all of you who have been like wishing to go into e-commerce, guess what? You got an e-commerce store, and it's right now available in 7 countries, but we'll be scaling it out even more. Okay. So, I'm going to just scroll down to the liquid chlorophyll here, guys. Oops, invalid referral. Sorry, I left it on too long, I guess. Let me just log out again. The wonders of technology. So I actually thought I had it in, but let me just go and shop. So basically, guys, really cool. Let me just show you the price, right? The product. All right. So the liquid chlorophyll is 99 ringgit Malaysia. And that's a big bottle. That's like half. It's, I think, 500 plus ml, which can easily last you a month. But here in Malaysia, you can actually get the bigger one, which is 900 ml. Let me just share with you a couple of other things here. Hawaiian spirulina, which is absolutely amazing. Our spirulina actually comes from Hawaii. This does amazing stuff for blood pressure and tons of other benefits. Really, guys, the spirulina is absolutely amazing. 84 ringgit, right? This product here, Shake Off. Oh my gosh, guys, every single one of you needs to buy a box. Okay, and I'm not kidding. What the Shake Off does, guys, is you take 1 packet a day for 7 days, and then one every 3 days. It's gonna detox everything in your system, guys, and it is so effective. But the best part is when you take it the first time, before you sleep, you wake up in the morning, you will go once to the toilet. And then about 2 hours later, you go the second time. That's the first flush. After that, you just keep taking for 1 week, guys. I promise you, you're going to feel so much more relief. You're going to reduce a lot of bloating. And everybody knows that a healthy gut really, really helps you fight or stay away from a lot of critical illnesses. Yeah. What else do we have here? Our beauty pack. This is something called Bio Elixir. It is not anti-aging. This is reverse aging. Okay. We have got tons and tons of testimonials on this of people not only looking better but also feeling better. In fact, I'll just share with you on my screen here in a bit. But as you can see, guys, prices is still very okay. 179. This is 10 sachets, so you take it within about a 2 week period or so. We've got collagen chocolate, which is absolutely insane. 48 ringgit only, guys. Bubble tea, 500 grams per sachet, 35 ringgit. People will be thinking it's like a cheap sale going on. And we've got a range of also coffees and teas as well. Let me go back to my slide so I can explain a little bit more. But I just wanted you guys to see this personally. This soap, guys, if you know anyone who's having like a lot of acne and all, chlorophyll soap, insane. That's so good. Our coffees. Everybody loves, here in Malaysia, ginseng is very popular. We have got the white ginseng coffee, which is really, really good. 29.40 for 20 sachets, right? It's $1, 1 ringgit plus per sachet. That's cheaper than even going to coffee shop, guys. Red yeast coffee. This one actually has got the red yeast and brown burnt rice. Very good for people with cholesterol. We also got Cafe 73, which is a Ganoderma coffee, amazing for diabetics, for high blood pressure, tons of go and research Ganoderma, guys. Ganoderma coffee is next level. We've got Cafe Power Black, which is Ganoderma, but there's no sugar, there's no cream. Okay, so the Cafe 73, no sugar, but there is cream. We got the Cafe Troika as well. This one is the king of coffees, guys. It's the king of coffees. Ginseng, Tongkat Ali, and Ganoderma. I swear it is not only tastes good, and not only is available with sugar, but without sugar as well. So very cool stuff, right? 40 ringgit, 50 ringgit, 40 ringgit, 50 ringgit. And ladies and gentlemen, if you are there, please do buy Sir Sam's book, The Four Pillars of Success, 35 ringgit. Also very affordable. Okay, so let me stop sharing there. So you guys, yeah, Dr. Loud, BioElixir has the ingredient as a virus eliminator. Oh, I didn't know that. So now I know. I'll definitely go and learn that up. So you guys can see, guys, we have got quite a lot of products. And all our products is, of course, the healthier version. So as you can see, we got the beauty pack that I showed you guys earlier. We have got tons of people who at the age of 40 plus or so still can get pregnant and have kids. That is how amazing it is. We spoke about the bubble tea, we spoke about the collagen. I also shared with you some of the other stuff we had. I didn't talk about Spiro though. This is our Hawaiian spirulina cereal that you can have in the morning, right? And the cool part about our products, guys, we actually mix and matched it, and we actually have a healthy slimming program called the P4, whereby you detox. Step one, detox, take the shake off, right? Then next step is we want to burn fat. Now, it's been proven, guys, that of course exercise burns fat, but going into a calorie deficit also helps you burn fat. Plus, it has got quite a few ingredients that helps out there. So what this is a meal replacement that you have during your lunch or even in the evening time. So less smaller portions while still getting the full feeling. All right. Next is, of course, balancing. Why we say balancing? Because most of the time we all have a very high acid diet. So the spleena is going to actually help us there with balancing out our acid levels. And then we rejuvenate with the coffees. So start off your morning with the ginseng coffee and in the evening with the red leaf coffee. That's what I do. Love it. And I went for the first round of my P4 in January, I think, January or February, and it was good. Was actually losing almost 1 kilo a week. And then unfortunately I had an accident on my knee and then I had to go into an operation. So just got back to work about a month ago or so. and now getting back on the wheel. But we do have, of course, tons of other people who are seeing great results. And it's just because it's a very simple thing to do, right? And more importantly, affordable. All right. So as you can see, we've got great products coming straight from the manufacturer. You probably didn't see any product here that people don't normally use, well, with the exception of Splina and all. And therefore, guys, you can ask yourself a simple question: would I like to have healthy coffee or prefer the unhealthy coffee, right? Same goes to everyone. And here in Edmark, when you share out the products as a distributor, you get to enjoy really, really good bonuses. Okay. Believe me or not, this one slide alone has built over 1 million distributors worldwide. One slide. This is our compensation plan, but of course, I do understand that we do have some of you who are network marketing veterans, which need to scrutinize the plan. Don't worry, we can reach out for you for that, for a full-on presentation. But essentially, ladies and gentlemen, basically, you have a splitter, and if someone wants to buy it from you, you sell it at 100 ringgit or 99 ringgit, and you make between 15 to 25%, which is around 20 ringgit, right? Send 10 bottles a month, that's 200 ringgit right there for you, okay? But the thing with Edmark is, the more your sales grows, what happens is the company will actually provide you a bonus of up to 20 extra percent of your sales. And when you have completed roughly around like 12,000 SV, so that's about 10,000 ringgit, 12,000 ringgit or so, you actually become a manager. And guys, I know direct selling requires recruiting, but here's the thing: in Edmark, you can become manager on your own without even bringing in everyone, just by moving products. So right here in that first three guys, you got 25%, up to 25%, 20% here, that's 45%, 59%. You can literally make 59% on the front. But of course, if you do bring in other distributors, you can qualify for an additional 3% achievement bonus. And once your team starts growing bigger, another 25%. Okay, so right here, this is your personal. Up here, this is your basically your group bonuses. And the coolest part here, ladies and gentlemen, is that not only Edmark is a cool company with cool people, with cool products, but we also have revenue sharing. Okay, so distributors who qualify, well, you can share with the revenue with other qualifiers. That will give you an additional 2% in terms of traveling fund. This is a fund that is set aside for you for traveling. You also got, at the end of the year, you get another 2% there. You also get a car fund of 3% and a house fund of another 2%. Okay, this is serious, guys, because I want you to look on the screen here, right? Most of these people, like I know almost every one of them, good friends, people who are in the business up to today. And, we have got people like Dr. Kenneth Lumafas, who has got qualified 5 times for his car fund. 5 cars. Mr. Altoki, sometimes, you want to take a sports car, a compact car, and a van. Like, that was like a good choice for me. I would have done something like that as well. But these are cars that are owned by the distributors, and Edmark pays for them. You don't need to put an Edmark sticker, even though you want to, no problem. You can put the Edmark sticker. But normally, if you think the car is cool, the house fund is even cooler, guys. If you look here, these are not houses, these are mansions. And some of them have gotten 2, 3 houses. In fact, somebody I really look up to in Nigeria, when I went down to Nigeria, I met her, Madam Uche Ama. She tried to recruit me to become an Edmark distributor in the podium. But she is absolutely amazing with 3 house funds, guys. That's crazy, right? Can, like, I've been asking this question from the first webinar until now. Can someone name me one industry or company that will give average people a chance to get a house? One. Nobody has gotten an answer yet. I hope there is one, but I believe Edmark is definitely a choice. We have a question here. Do you have household items? We've got, let's just say we've got quite a number of categories coming out in the years to come. So, yep, I see the silence. Now, here's one more thing I want to ask you guys. We're a Malaysian company going to all these places, helping all these people. Can I ask you guys one thing? If they can do it, why can't we? Right? So, guys, there's a lot of really great things in Denmark. In fact, like we are hoping to start our traveling back again now that everyone's getting vaccinated. We're scheduled to go to Dubai next year, which is amazing. And we've taken Edmarkers to a whole lot of places from America to even down here to Malaysia. And yeah, everyone's really excited for Dubai. We haven't been there for a while. And as you can see, guys, imagine we've got people in here like who's been doing this for 10, 15 years. Now, can you imagine just by inviting 1 or 2 people to a webinar, um, you can build a business or at least build something on the side, and slowly, right? Rome wasn't built in a day, one brick at a time, one brick at a time. And I want you to imagine, like, once we are done with here, on this planet, our business and our efforts do not go to waste because we have a legacy bonus. And this is priceless. Your next of kin will be able to inherit this business. That is really, really powerful, my friends. Because you imagine, whatever that we build, most of the time, we are not going to be able to pass it down. I mean, yeah, you can pass. I don't know how you pass down a 9 to 5 job to your next of kin, or even a business for that matter. But I want you to think really hard, guys. Inviting a few people over to the call, having a look at what we have, try some coffee, maybe yes, maybe no. But again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not here to sell anyone, nor are any of we. In fact, as mentioned, we are having our pre-launch. Okay, pre-launch. So we're not selling anything. Instead, what we're doing is just giving you a chance to kind of get in early. See, rolling up to our launch, ladies and gentlemen, we really, really want to be able to help anyone. Anyone. And right here today, you probably don't even need $1. If you ask someone, how do you make $1,000 on the side? Most people won't know what to do. All the more something like 5 or 10K. But here, it's a very simple thing, just sharing products, inviting to a presentation like this. And so I want to explain to you guys how this pre-launch works. And that is, right now, all the way until October 7th, we are having our pre-launch. Every Monday, we have this webinar. And also, myself, I'm available if you guys need some assistance, to present and all of that. Also available for that. Every Monday, we're going to be doing this all the way till October, okay? And basically, what we have here, ladies and gentlemen, for you is a gift from all of us for coming down here, is that we want to offer you a chance to partner with us for absolutely nothing right now. Okay, see, you on the call right now, if you are impressed by this Malaysian company who's gone all wrong and want to partner with us, well, you've already done the first step. You joined our pre-launch webinar. The next step here, ladies and gentlemen, is we want to offer you a free distributor kit. And you'll be like, wait, what's this free distributor kit? As you can see on the picture, the distributor kit is what you need to start the business here in Edmark. Comes with all your manuals and the comp plan and all the books and all. And we have two coffees there, sample, one shake off, one red yeast, sorry, three coffees. One shake off, one red yeast coffee, one ginseng coffee, one troika, one sachet of our MRT, and one sachet of our bubble tea. And this normally costs 115 ringgit because it's not only this. Along with this comes your e-commerce store, the business management. We've got trainings, we've got everything you need to really help you succeed. Okay, so normally to join Edmark at the minimum is 115 ringgit to become a distributor. But because you happen to be invited by someone who was invited by someone, but was invited by someone, you get this distributor kit for, say with me guys in the comment section, free. You're in. I mean, you're in. You are now an Edmarker. All right. So how do you get your distributor kit? There is two ways to get it. The first way is you can just swing by our office and pick it up. You do need to just fill up some forms and get it, and you can pick it up and you're in. Okay. The second way, if you are outstation and you are further, or somewhere that's far and you cannot come, all we ask, we're giving this for free. All we ask is that you just cover a postage fee of 10 ringgit. Okay, meet me halfway, guys. And to get your distributor kit, very simple. You just need to sign up for the pre-launch. We do have a back office, and most likely the person that invited you has a link, and I will show it to you in a bit. Okay, so now once you get your distributor kit, try out some products. All right, take the shake off at night, guys. Wake up in the morning and see what happens. It's legit. All right, try some products. Share the news. Okay, as mentioned, a lot of people are looking for something. Share the news now, and you can start building your entire network for free. Okay, and then build your team. Okay, so hold on, there's one more slide here. So ladies and gentlemen, we do have getting started packs as well, which we can actually share with you, but I just need to stop this for a minute so I can adjust the slide because it's not showing. So we do have other starter kits that you'll be able to purchase as well. But of course, from now until the 7th, guys, from now until the 7th, this launch is completely free. And after that, as you can see, distributor kit, 115. Okay. After that, guys, if you want to upgrade to the regular distributor kit, that's 249. If you want to upgrade to the P4, that's 618. Or if you want to go to the Elite, which has tons of value in it, that's 1888. But of course, we're going to give you a special price as well for that. But I'm not going to go so deep into things right now because you guys get the gist of it. I do believe you guys understand the concept. Join the pre-launch, get your kit, try some products, share the news, build your team, and then by October 7th, guys, get your packs because it's definitely going to help you scale your business. Okay, so I just got one last thing to share with you guys before we bring on Sir Sam, who will be sharing with you guys a little bit as well. Right now, for those of you who are you are interested to join, please reach out to your inviter for their link, okay? And let me show you what the link looks like. We have got a state-of-the-art marketing software, guys. I'm not going to go into it right now, but there's so many things you can do. And basically, when they send you the link, it should look something like this, right? And it should open up to a page that looks like this for you to join the launch. Now, once you join the launch, you'll be able to see whoever that you refer down here. And what I want you to do, guys, is next, click here, join the WhatsApp group, so you can join the WhatsApp group. All right, we got a WhatsApp group that will keep you posted, and we've got tons of videos in the back office, including our compensation plan, a deeper explanation that you can access, as well as some really cool demos about our products as well. Okay, I'll be uploading more videos as we go, but I'm sure you guys get that concept, right? So you just sign up, head in, join our WhatsApp group, watch the videos, and you guys will be good. Next Monday is going to be the next presentation, so bring as many people as you can and spread the word, guys. There is hope. All right, so with that said, I'm going to be bringing back Mr. Amar. Let me just stop my share so I can bring him back. And boom, did anyone sleep off? Okay, I know.
Oh, definitely not me.
First thing, guys, I have to mention, this pre-launch, guys, is you need to be in Malaysia for this pre-launch to sign up in the KL branch, right? This is only for Malaysian. Thank you, Sam, for pointing that out as well. This is free offer, is for Malaysian, local. You got to be down here, okay? So thanks, Amar. I'm gonna bring you up real quick, and in a short few minutes, we got special guests.
Okay. So thank you, Mr. Carl. Thank you, Mr. Carr, for your sharing. Our dear coach, our mentor. So thank you very much, and also Miss Vanita. So ladies and gentlemen, as we come back to Malaysia, we want you, yes, you, to be part of our footprint here in Malaysia. So what else you need? To become a member is already free. To join the seminar, it's free. To invite the people, we have the system. We helping you. That's why in the mission itself, we're telling that we are committed on helping people to succeed in health, wealth, and total well-being. And there's nothing better than free membership, right? So again, to remind, this only offer, the offer only stands to Malaysian who are staying in Malaysia only. Okay. So guys, to my Malaysian countrymen, this is your time to build your business here together with us here in Edmark and enjoy the bonuses in the future. So okay, so right now we are in the questions and answer portion. So for those who have some concern or some questions that need to be cleared, we are here. Mr. Carcadoza is here to answer all your questions that you have. So type down in the comment box below if you have your if you have the questions and your concern. Okay. So meanwhile, I will just read some of the comments that we have here. So now we have also, let me see. So I think we have already a questions, Mr. Calcadoza. You say, what if I'm about to place an order for almost $4,500 Edmark product to be, what is it? Is it going to be special gift since you are giving away today? I think this is question from Babette Kenfa. Are you staying in Malaysia, Mr. Babette?
I think she's in the United States, if I'm not mistaken.
I see. There's the questions here. Let me pull it up.
Yeah. I see one question for marketing plan. Alice, if actually you just, the person that invited you probably has a link for you to join, to sign up. Once you go in, we have the video of the marketing plan so that you can, familiarize yourself with that. And also in our distributor kit, we do have a more in-depth booklet that will help you as well.
Okay, I sent Mr. or Mrs. Babette. Unfortunately, it is on the offer that free membership is only here in Malaysia and for Malaysian only. So unfortunately, in USA, we not giving the free membership. So I hope that is answer your questions. So guys, give me your questions now so you can have your answers. So before also I have a questions in the WhatsApp group in KK. They're asking about the EPS Pro link, how to share the link, their referrals. Maybe you can put up some of it in the
Sure.
screen, Mr. Carl.
Can.
Yes.
So yeah, for the Malaysia launch, okay. So guys, this is a software that is dedicated specifically for Edmark. It helps you manage your contact list. We have got automated presentations in here as well. There's tons of stuff in here. So if you are a My EPS Pro member, a premium member, you'll be able to utilize this. And stay tuned, guys. We got some announcements coming up over the next few days as well. What you need to do normally, if you're just a part of the Malaysia launch and you don't have a premium account, when you go in, you actually have your referral link, okay, here. So what you can do, there's two ways you can go about this, okay? You can share your referral link with your prospect, ask them to join the launch first, and then once they come in, they can register for the webinar. That is a very easy way to do it. Or you can share them the webinar link, and from the webinar, they can then join you if you share them the link later. For me, I would rather share your referral link. So you just click this, okay? And then when you share it to someone on WhatsApp or whatever, they're going to come to this page and they're going to see that it's referred by you. And once they join, they will go in and now they can register for the webinar. That is the best way to do it. Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Carl. So we have also here from Apolline, but unfortunately my French is not 100%.
I can.
So I hope
this out
someone
real
can
quick.
translate, Miss Marie Richard. Maybe can translate what is the questions because I only understand the last word, Malizi.
She is saying, I would like to know if this free membership is only for those who live in Malaysia. Yes, because this is a Kuala Lumpur branch launch, Madam Apolline. So this is actually just for Malaysian because you need to be otherwise coded into the system here. So if they are, thank you, Marie.
I didn't know you can speak French.
No, I cannot speak French. See, if I speak French, it's going to sound like this. Je voudrais savoir si Cheta at Hitchin Estate. So I use Google Translate. I see Mr. Mamadou laughing.
Okay,
Bonjour.
okay.
Google Translate. Very fast. Okay, so yeah, keep the questions coming, guys. Amar, don't mind if I introduce our next speaker. Cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, coming up to share with you guys the man, the myth, the legend himself. I'm very proud to not only know him, but I get to work beside him every single day and learn from someone who has taken a seed and now grew a forest overseas. So allow me to bring up the chairman and founder of the Edmark Group of Companies, Mr. Sam Low.
outstanding morning to all of you beautiful people. Yay!
Good morning.
Wow, what a day, man. I can see so many wonderful, wonderful people here on board today. I also have seen also few of my very, very good friends. Mr. Fu Chuat Meng, all the way from Penang. Also, my hiking buddy, Mr. Josh. We call him the Tarzan of the Josh, the Tarzan, the Josh Tarzan of the jungle. Thank you very much for coming on board. And of course, last but not least, a very, very important person, a wonderful friend. I've known him for many, many years. And I'm sure all of you have also known him. He is the pride of Malaysia and our Malaysian own fantastic inventor, Mr. Robert Yong. You know, he has been really in the international platform, and he has won many international awards. And one of the very, very important, and I'm sure all of you know his invention, that is the rubber stand. The rubber stand, you know. Robert, thank you very much for coming on board. But thank you too for staying until now, because you are going to really see what the whole thing is all about, and with a bigger picture. Okay, and I can also see a few of our international leaders, all the way from Canada, from America, even all the way from Africa. In fact, we have 3 languages here today. Of course, English and French and Arabic. And of course, we are going to have Malay and Mandarin coming soon, very, very soon. Okay, we have really the platform and the system all ready to scale. And I can also see a few of my new friends. And of course, I see also David Tan. David Tan, welcome, welcome. And of course, also I see, who is that? Neil and Yo and Yap. Wow, Kevin, how are you, Kevin? Good to see you here. I also see a few new friends here, and Alice, Mei Chen Yi, a few of them, and I assume all of you are Malaysians, right? Limpo Chu, who else? Intan Pangeran. I thought that you are the Dato of Brunei. It's good to know that you are a Malaysian, and I'm glad that you are here also on board today. I also see just now Clifford Cardoza. Also, I don't know where he's still here. And of course, my dear friend, Mr. Yong Is Yong, your membership kit is on the way. Okay, thank you for your patience. Anyway, my name is Sam Low. I am the founder and the chairman of Edmark Group of Companies. And yeah, I also see Jules Talasik, all the way from Africa, but he's a Filipino, you know. And of course, a few of my dear friends also from Philippines. Doc Laud, Doc, how are you? You are really, really amazing. I have always seen you always on board here. And of course, a very, very fantastic lady, Bridget. Bridget, she is a wonderful leader, is a double crown manager in Philippines, and he has also groomed up his own son that is also now a double crown manager. In fact, his whole family is in Edmark for many, many, many years. Okay, so anyway, moving forward, I really like to share with you 2 very important questions that you may be. Clifford, hi. Clifford, I really like to meet you. In fact, for your information, before I forget, we have been doing a lot of brainstorming meeting, and just to give you all a heads up, we are planning for a greet and meet meeting here in our factory in Malaysia, in KL, very, very soon. I think September 9, if I'm not mistaken. But of course, hoping that the lockdown, everything, and I'm sure at that time we will be okay already on the phase 2. Okay, so it is very, very important that we really need to have this sort of alignment. Yeah, and also at the same time, I really also like to share with you 2 very important questions that is in your back of your mind. What is Edmark? And why network marketing? And also at the same time, as what Carl has said, we have actually launched Edmark Malaysia since 2011. And why are we coming back again for this pre-launch? Okay, so let me just go straight to the point of why and what happened to us and why Edmark is involved in network marketing. Okay, now I myself, I will consider myself a very, very lucky person, but also at the same time being given the opportunity for me, even at a very young age, at the age of 17, to be exposed to the world of entrepreneurship, to the world of self-development, to the world of entrepreneurship and making money. Okay, at the age of 17, actually, I was still at school, and at that time, there's no goals, no ambition, and I'm so fortunate that I have a bigger brother, my eldest brother, who was in the Navy. Navy people very disciplined one. So he was involved in the first direct selling company in Malaysia called Fortis. For those of you who knows about it, I know that you are almost the same age as me, okay? But many of you probably have not heard about it. But Fortis is actually the first Malaysia-born direct selling company in history. They actually launched it in the year of 1975, 6 months after Amway launched in Malaysia. That was how early it was. So my brother somehow or other got involved in it, and he was very involved in it that he resigned from his Navy job, even let go all his gratuity and everything, and coming full time. And that is how committed he is. So when I was at the age of 17, he actually sort of just tell me, go straight to this seminar, don't ask any question, just go and attend this 3-day seminar. So not knowing anything, because he sponsored me, so I went over there. But you know what? Man, that 3 days totally changed my mind, totally brainwashed me. And then after the 3-day seminar, you know what happened? I straight away thought to myself, I also want to become like the instructor, changing people's life, and with a 3-piece suit. Wow, that was my goal, my mission. And you know what? I went straight and tell my parents. I come from a poor family, and I got one auntie who is quite rich who wants to send me overseas. But when I went back, I told my parents, my mom especially, Amma, I don't want to study anymore. He said, what are you going to do? I said, I am going to do business. He said, what business are you going to do? I said, I'm going to sell shampoo. You know what happened? My mother got sick. Because at that time, Fortis have only 2 products. One shampoo, the other one is Haisat. Haisat is the multi-purpose cleaner. That's all they have. And my mom actually got sick and worried because he thought I was mad for 9 months. And then I went over and tell the other auntie who wants to send me to overseas study. And you know what? She was so angry with me. She did not speak to me for 3 years. So somehow, to cut it short, I really burned all my bridges, and I stayed with my sales manager in Sungai Petani. For those of you who are in Malaysia, you know where Sungai Petani. And I went over with another friend, and every morning we'll just go knock to knock and selling the shampoo just to get breakfast. But you know what? After 3.5 years of solid grinding and training myself, and finally I became, at the age of 21, probably the youngest instructor of this type of personal development, motivational, empowerment, leadership seminar. And I was doing it for 5 years. But anyway, after that, I told myself, I'm not so successful. How am I going to conduct? How am I going to teach people who are more successful? So I actually opt out and went into business. And when I went to business, my wife at that time was in Australia, came back, and we were actually doing some business with Kimisawa on promotion, Kimisawa, the Emperor Group. But in 1984 was the year Malaysia suffered probably one of the greatest recession, probably even worse than before. Because at that time, Dr. Mahathir became the Prime Minister and even UMNO was illegal. And that was probably the worst, darkest time of Malaysia at that time, 1984, I still remember. And we were doing business with the Kimisawa Group, and then they went bankrupt. But fortunately, we stopped our operation and we are able to collect all our debts, that they owe us. And then now I look back and say, what am I going to do? But because of this crisis, I looked to Brunei. So what happened in Brunei? I got a friend who was selling the video cleaner. At that time, his cost was 3 ringgit. I went to Penang. I convinced him, I buy up everything at 1 ringgit 50 cents. I sent to Brunei. I sell it for 18 Brunei dollars. Just imagine. Brunei dollars is more than 3 times Malaysia ringgit, right? So one bottle, my landed cost is 3 ringgit. I was able to sell it for 60 over ringgit, one bottle. I can sell 100 over bottles all by myself. Just imagine. So I transferred all my promoters from KL and went over to Brunei. And it was really a big breakthrough, really big breakthrough. Right? And that was the time it opened up my mind of really, wow, going international. And within 9 months, I was able to save money because at that time, my wife and myself, we agreed, we only will get married when we get our first house. You just imagine. So after 9 months, we were able to get the cash and buy our first house in Petaling Jaya. And that was how my journey of going international began. And from Brunei, we went over to Sabah, Sarawak. And from there, we are able to meet good people. And then we travel to the Middle East. And when we travel to the Middle East, we need our own product. And again, we stumble on a new invention, a new innovation, which we call it the rolling ruler. Some of you may remember those days. It's a plastic ruler with holes at the top, and you have wheels at the bottom, and then you can use a pen or pencil to draw vertical lines, parallel lines, and circles, and all those. And because I was an instructor, I was able to demonstrate all by myself with a script. And when sending over to the Middle East, especially in Saudi, I tell you, plastic ruler, one set, we are able to sell 50 over ringgit at that time. Within 3.5 days, was able to clear more than 2,000 sets. You just imagine the amount of money that we are able to collect. It was really the golden days, especially in the Middle East, in the Saudi. 100 rials is equivalent to slightly more than 100 ringgit, is nothing to them, But one thing I noticed, a lot of our customers were Filipinos. They buy in cartons, 1, 2 cartons, 3, 4 cartons. Wow, I say, wow, these people must be very rich. This is one place I need to go, But later I found out that the Filipinos, which we call it the OFW, Overseas Foreign Workers, and there were many all over the world, especially in the Middle East, they buy back for giving gifts for their family, for their neighbors, for everybody. Because when they go overseas, people thought that they are very rich. So when they come back, they need to give them something. So that's what I found, and it's a culture, and they call it Pasar Lobo. So it gave me the chance in 1991, the first Gulf War came, and we stopped going to the Middle East. We were supposed to go to Kuwait, but we stopped going to the Middle East. And now I direct my focus to Philippines. In fact, when I go to the Philippines, I do not know anyone. The only person that I know is Joey. Joey is now my singing president. He's a singer. I met him in Kuching at that time. But you know what? When I asked him, let's go to Philippines said, no, you go by yourself. So I took my 2 bags. I went to Philippines all by myself, and of course with my rolling ruler and the slicer, which I personally have developed and invented. And from not knowing anybody, within a few years, you just imagine, we are able to save up the money to build a 6-story building. But how do we do it? Because I told myself that if anyone were to go to a foreign land without knowing anybody, but if you're willing to work very hard, determined, and more important, honest, and also have the big heart to share and care, just on sharing and caring within my own staff, from 1 person to 2 person, and we grew to 300 over professional live demonstrators you see all those guys in the mall. And we were actually in the SM Mall, the most famous mall in Philippines, probably in the whole of the world. They're very, very big. And that's how we were so fortunate that we are able to given the opportunity to grow very fast. In fact, we have a vision at that time to build our 6-story building. We call it Vision 2000. But you know what? The staff, the management team, and together with me, were able to build it and went and occupied that building in 1999, 1 year early. In fact, that was the start of our MLM. In fact, honestly, we did not start the MLM just because, oh, we can make a lot of money, we can, no. Because we were looking for a business model, how we can reach out to more people. Because the sharing and caring concept that we have been doing works. And we grew very fast. So we are looking for another business model, how we can even reach to more people. And that's how we found Edmark Philippines. That is our first network marketing company out from Malaysia. And in fact, when we first started, we only started with our slicer and all the plastic products. But we now come out with a guiding principles basing on what we call the 4 pillars: abundance, gratitude, love, and compassion. And this has been our guiding force, our foundation, that whatever we do, right from me to the management, to the staff, to the distributors, even until to the security guards, we are all guided by these 4 pillars: gratitude. In fact, this is one of the greatest principles, because gratitude is the key to abundance. You may not even understand it, but I can tell you one thing is, in Malaysia, I can tell you, we have everything. That's why in Malaysia, when back at during those 15, 20 years ago, Malaysia, as far as Malaysia MLM industry is concerned, we actually are not the top, but one of the top matured, sophisticated network marketing country in the whole world. I tell you, a lot of the Americans, when they come here to Asia, they need to come to Malaysia first. Even bypassing Japan, even bypassing Korea, even Japan learns from us here in Malaysia. That's why at that time, probably the time was not right, because many of our Malaysian leaders who are involved in network marketing were very, very involved, and they don't have time and even attention for us, because at that time it was very, very sophisticated. But you know what? Along the way, we lose track. Along the way, the things that we have gotten, we forget about it. And we got so distracted, and we start to, complain and blame. And then MLM, which is really the principle of the real free enterprise, of really, I would say MLM is the first decentralized business model. Decentralized means just like Uber, okay? They don't have taxi, but everybody can become a taxi driver. Just imagine. So MLM is a business model that everyone can become a businessman. Everyone can become an entrepreneur. This is the first decentralized business model that ever happened. And that's the reason why when you really understand MLM and when you put the values in first, you will sure prosper, because it works on the principle, the more people you help, the more that you're helping people. The more that you push up your upline, the more that your upline is able to pull you up. This is the ultimate, I will say, it may not be perfect, but it could be one of the best alternative in terms of doing a business, because you do not need much capital, you do not need much knowledge, but if you really understand the system and putting your heart and soul into it, but putting values on gratitude, grateful to your upline, grateful to your opportunity, grateful to the company, and more important, grateful to the country that has offered us so much for us to be so proud of. And I say the time is right for us to come back here, because we have helped a lot of people, especially countries, places that no one ever imagined want to go. You know, like my colleague Amar, you know, he has been to Yemen. Yemen, you thought, oh, Yemen is country fighting here war. Yes, they have war, but lives still have to go on. They still need to eat, they still need to feed, still need to go to school. So when Emma went over there, he became the hero, he became the life savior. But of course, you know, it is not easy. And that's the reason why when we go to this type of country, that's when we realize how lucky we are as Malaysians, I tell you. Because when you are in those places, you don't even know when the next day you're going to be alive, you know. Really? You don't even know that you can, that there will be breakfast or lunch being served to you. But they are very grateful. They are very, very hungry. So when we are able to go to these type of places, just like in Nigeria, where people here have so much negative perception about Nigeria, but we are able not only just to survive, we are able to thrive, and there are thousands, we have 500 over distributors and leaders that really, really support us and very grateful. And you know what? We are going to build a mall there. We're going to build a multi-million-dollar mixed development property there. And right now I'm speaking, the development is already on process. In fact, we are going to have our grand groundbreaking on September 7th. Okay? September 7th, yes. So that September 7th. Yeah. So hold on. Okay, good. So this is the grand groundbreaking, September 7th. This will be in Malaysia, will be 6 p.m. Okay, it's on Facebook Live. We will keep on announcing and letting you all know later on. Okay, but keep a date, September 7th. 6 p.m. in Malaysia, 6 p.m. in Philippines, and in Nigeria is at 11 a.m. And I'm sure you're able to work out your local time wherever you are. Okay. Maybe I'll just show you a small video clip. A small video clip of the particular event over there. Jessica, are you able to share that video tonight? Okay, yeah, so, and you may be wondering why, of all places, Nigeria and such a big development. You will understand why, because you know, opportunity comes from problem. bigger problem gives bigger opportunity. If there's no problem, no need for us to be there. That's why I don't want to go and set up a company or a branch, say in Europe or in America, unless there is a big need over there. Because if we do not have a foundation there, you go there, who knows us? Malaysian company. So what? They are smarter, cleverer than us. But if you go to places like Africa, Nigeria, we are at least 20 years ahead of them. And they see us differently. Malaysia and Malaysians and the Malaysia brand is still very, very respected and giving a very high value for the people over there. Even in the Middle East, for that matter, they see Malaysia brand as something that is world class, and also at the same time, you know, America now, especially even in Europe, they know that they are all just falling apart. So if you are in the platform, if you join Edmark, I tell you, you immediately are accessed into 30 countries, into more than 1 million of our ready customers, who is going to deal with you, who is going to respect you, who is going to adore you, who is going to listen to you, and also at the same time, you will be much easier for you to even do your network over there. Okay, through the platform, because we have already built the foundation for the last so many years. So even Roberts, now you understand that it's good for you to be here today, so that you will already understand where we are currently coming from. We are not just a new company, but we are a company. Edmark is not only just product, but Edmark is people. Edmark is a platform. Edmark is the 4 pillars: gratitude, abundance, love, and compassion. And once you are able to access into it, you will be dealing with people of the same mindedness. This is the culture that we have. Okay, so I really like to close with this, with what I want to share today, with a really short story. Okay, is it okay I share with you a story? Now, this story is about a businessman who his business is to buy and sell donkey. Okay, so he has an order for a donkey, so he went to a farm and wanting to buy a donkey. So he went to this farm. He's a regular supplier, and he saw a donkey that he loves, and he paid $200 for it. Okay, and he told the donkey owner, "You keep this donkey for me. I'm going to outstation. I'll be back 1 week time, and when I come back, I will take this donkey along with me. Is it okay?" Okay, fine. So after 1 week, he came back, and of course, he wants to take his donkey along with him, right? But you know what? The owner, the farmer was so shy, you know. You know why? Because the donkey died. And worse is, he doesn't have any other stock. That is the only donkey at that time, and he died. And worse is, he has collected the $200 from this guy, and he has spent it away. So he cannot even refund the $200. So of course, when the businessman knows about it, he was in a way disappointed, you know, but he did not overreact. So he was very cool, and he thought, never mind, okay. This is what happened. So, but he has an idea. Okay, he asked this farmer, "Is the body of the donkey still around?" He said, yeah, he just died yesterday. He's still there. Oh, good. Okay, can I take this dead donkey back? But anyway, after 2 years, after 2 weeks, I will come back and collect the donkey. I don't care how you go to get it, but you make sure that you get my replacement. Okay? Oh, this farmer got a great relief. He said, okay, I will do that. So he went back, and he thought, oh, what am I going to do with this dead donkey body? And he prayed for inspiration. And sure enough, an answer came to him. So that idea, he was so excited about it. And you know, he printed 2,000 tickets tikam for lottery, and he charged $1 for each ticket. And the first prize is, of course, the price of the donkey, right? So $1 easy for him to sell the lottery ticket. So after 1.5 weeks, he was able to sell all the 2,000 tickets, and now he had $2,000 cash. But of course, he still had the dead donkey. So he went, but of course, in the end, there is one winner. But he approached the winner and gave him a deal. He says, okay, can I just delay the donkey? Maybe you give me another few more days, but I will definitely give you the price. And I will not only give you the price, I will also give you 2 donkeys. Wow, who doesn't want, right? So now he had $2,000 in his pocket. He go back to the farm. And of course, the farmer now is able to have more donkeys. So he had $2,000. So but the farmer owes him 1 donkey, right? So he took back 1 donkey, and now he take $1,000 to buy 5 more donkeys. So with 5 donkeys plus his 1 donkey, he have now 6 donkeys. He take it back to his home, to his house, to his place. And now he gave the 2 donkeys to the prize owner. He have now 4 donkeys to sell his lottery tickets, and now he also have $1,000 cash extra. So what I'm really trying to say to you, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes, in fact, most of the time, when problem comes, when crisis come, number 1, don't panic. Be cool and calm. Don't overreact. And the best thing is, be grateful. Because when you are grateful, you open up a space for inspiration to come. You open up the space for ideas to come. You become creative. You will find a solution. And now you act on it. And now this businessman have more abundance. He have more donkeys, he have more money, because he is able to turn that problem into a blessing. He's able to turn that crisis into abundance. Just like our pandemic here today. I tell you something, we have been working very, very hard, and we never stop. Even the day of the pandemic starts, since last year until now, we have been growing, we have been evolving, we have been spreading. And the way we see, that's the reason why we want to come back here, because it's time. It's time for Edmark to give back. Give back to our Malaysian people, our Malaysian network marketers, that it is time for us to be grateful. It is time for us to look back of all the blessings and all the all the assets that we have. I tell you, our multiracial concept in Malaysia is an asset. Our Muhibah spirit is an asset. The way that we are able to communicate, we are able to talk, speak in English, Malay, Mandarin, and all the dialects, even Tamil. I tell you, we have everything. And the way that, the R&D and the creative talents that we have, the people that are best, even my dear friend David Teo, who is the film producer, even came to see us the other day. These are all world-class assets, that with our platform, with our reach to 30 countries, we are able, together with you and us, we are able to make and create miracles together. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come, and I'd like to share with you the last poster. You may see some of our chat. We have this Edmark 2021 in action. Jessica, can you share screen? The last slide. You can see this is the theme for this year, 2021. The word in action together, what does that mean? Yeah, no action, right? But sometimes it just only need to have a little shift of paradigm. It takes a little courage to move forward. It takes a little strength and encouragement to move forward. And you see the injection, bang, in the middle, inaction, no action, but because of the needle, bang, it becomes we are in action. So ladies and gentlemen, let us release all our negativity, our fear, and let's put it into action. There's a saying, the greatest risk is not to take any risk. The greatest thing that you are going to do disservice for yourself is not to move. Okay? So I really like to invite all of you, ladies and gentlemen, to come over here on September 9 to have a greet and meet session. Some of our friends, David Tan and even Alan, and they have come over already to our place. You can see for yourself, we are not the people who just talk me, but we also walk our talk, okay? So you can see for yourself. I'm not going to here to boast, I'm not here to brag, but you must see to believe, okay? So thank you very much. I love all of you, and together we will create miracles. Thank you very much, every one of you. Kal Kadoza, Vanita, Amar, and our big whole team of Edmarkers. Shukran, selamat po, terima kasih. Thank you.
Wow. Wow, outstanding, outstanding. Okay, guys, let's give one Edmark International clap to our dear chairman and our founder, Mr. Samlo. Are you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, go. Edmark
Edmark
Edmark.
International. Oh,
International.
yeah.
Oh, yes.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone, for staying until the end of our presentations. Your time and your effort is not, of course, it's not wasted. It's worth it because when you finish on this presentation, you walk out with a free membership. Okay, so don't forget for our registration for the pre-launch on the link that we already shared. Please make sure that you register in the pre-launch link. And also, not to forget, on our next presentation, it will be on the next Monday. It will be on September 6th. So September 6th, we will have another pre-launch presentation just like today. And of course, guys, make sure that those who are here right now, you share this good news. You share all of these potential and opportunity that comes with this company. Share this to your friends, your family, to those who you know, and then they can join us on this next presentation, and they also can be the member in our Edmark family. Okay, so before we end, there is another reminder for those who are in Malaysia right now, especially in KL, in Petaling Jaya. So we have our meet and greet session with our chairman, Mr. Samlo, on September 9, 2:30 until 5:30 p.m. As he said, you need to see to believe it. So you go there, you will see Mr. Carr, you will see Miss Vanita there in the office. You can see the factory itself, all the office, and also the sales counter in Edmark Kuala Lumpur. So again, meet and greet sessions on September 9. Also, next is good news is about our amnesty. So starting again from last Monday until October 7, all inactive Malaysia distributor will be activated for free, provided only purchase one product with SV and BV. So maybe some of you are new here. I will just make it clear why they is inactive. Okay, so in Edmark, once you join a member, for example, you already registered in the free registration here in pre-launch, and then you didn't purchase anything for 1 year. So within the 12 months, if you don't purchase anything, it will be inactive. So in order for you to make it activate again, you have to purchase the products, and also there is a reactivation fee. But from October 23 until from August 23, sorry, until October 7, we're giving it for free for your reactivations. Okay. So guys, thank you very much for your time. See you on next Monday. Thank you very much. Terima kasih banyak. Maraming salamat. Syukran jazilan and merci beaucoup. See you on next Monday. Feel good now. Yes, okay, guys. In the link, in the comment below, there is another link. Okay, for our next Monday presentation. All right. Make sure that you have click the link and register in advance so you can get all of the notifications when we about to start our event. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Kevin Wong. You're staying until now. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you, Frank. See you next Monday. Good night, everybody.